You're listening to the Full Gambit podcast with J. Michael Phoenix. Straight talk. No BS. No BS. Inviting you to get off your ass and talk to somebody.
All right, welcome to the Full Gambit podcast, and we're going to talk about a term that I feel has been abused worse than the word love, and that is goated. Everybody
goated or goat?
Well, you are goated if you are considered a goat. Now,
no, that don't go that way.
So
people will say you're goated just by one performance.
No, that's why I say it's abuse. It's abuse.
It's abuse, but goat and goated is two different forms. If you use goated, like say Mahomes threw 5 touchdowns, 500 yards that day, he was goated that day. But for you to be the playing GOAT, that's career-wise. And that's overall standing stats, everything.
Okay. So my thing with the GOAT thing, we're obviously talking about the greatest of all time.
I would hope so.
Thought we were talking about like sheep with horns.
I mean, GOAT used to be used to nigga for game up.
What?
The 80s, GOAT meant you was the one who messed the game up. Like you missed that big catch or you missed a free throw.
You mean like a Billy Goat?
Yes, that used to be what GOAT was before they started making it the greatest of all time. You know who caused that?
Jordan?
No.
Ooh.
LL Cool J.
Oh.
He had an album named GOAT.
Okay. So, and that's the thing. Like, I believe that we're going to celebrate excellence across an entire spectrum. Sports, movies, music, innovation and tech,
we
whatever.
We definitely got different views.
For sure. I have a lot of
different views.
I have a lot of unpopular opinions. And before we get too deep in this conversation, I just got to do a double check. Sometimes I forget because the first episode of this show, it was a great show, and there were no cameras. I had cameras set up. I had 3 cameras.
Just wasn't recording.
Ouch. Yep, just did my lean back check just to make sure I saw the red.
Okay.
But yeah, we're going to talk about people that deserve to be nominated to that category, to that pedestal.
The true GOATs.
And I think there's room in each discipline.
Easily.
For about 3 or multiple.
Should be a Mount Rushmore.
It's
too much years and too much people and too much plays.
I don't want to do
artists.
No, I don't want to do a Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
If we talk about a discipline, we're gonna do 3.
Let me tell you why.
No
I feel
particular
like
order
sense.
though.
Okay, that's cool. Let me tell you why I think it makes sense. I feel like you should have a decade GOAT versus just a playing GOAT. Because it's harder. Everything changed per decade. Every sport, music, the evolution of the world. But everything changed per decade.
Okay.
So, Will Chamberlain would have been like, they wouldn't change their rules because no one would have catchy stats.
Okay.
Same thing, if Brent Favre would have just keep playing and throwing and doing, no one would have catch him.
Okay.
Simple things like that.
All
so,
right.
It's hard to gauge. You can't really catch Tom Brady no more.
But
that longevity is too crazy.
But we're 80s babies. So, let's start with the 80s, I guess. Or based on the category.
The 80s is easy.
Based on the category, we could go and just say, okay, we'll have a special asterisk and we could have the categories based on time.
Yeah, because you know what would be difficult too? You got some people who came about halfway.
Right.
And then they split in between, so it's unfair.
Okay.
I saw the stuff with Kobe. How they always say he marched in between the people primes, who was a top player, and they try to say he ain't had enough of time of being first. They argue that all the time. They say it was Shaq, Tim Duncan, then they say it's Nash, and they say it's the brother. Kobe had a little smidget in there.
I think Kobe,
even though he was top 2 the whole time.
I think Kobe was underappreciated for what he did for the game.
It's hard to say that.
I think this is what I think happened. This is how I look at basketball.
But you know
this is where my unpopular opinion is.
Let me tell you one thing before you start. You know what's funny? Most GOATs are underappreciated in that form. Majority, even Brady, underappreciated in that form.
I don't think Jordan is underappreciated.
He is, because you know why? We know what they say nowadays. He played against plumbers. And he played against nobodies and the white boy shooting guards. And all these other people who you not no talent.
I wouldn't say
And he played against like 2 people who had a 4 years vertical and everybody else couldn't get off the ground. So he's Air Jordan. I'm telling you just what they say.
I regard Jordan as the greatest basketball player of all time. I do. I hate his guts.
Why hate Mike?
I don't like him. I just don't. I never did. I was never on the bandwagon.
That's crazy.
Anybody that went against him.
And it's crazy to me because you're a Kobe lover. But you don't like Mike. And that man literally the carbon copy. It's wild to me.
I don't look at Kobe as a carbon copy.
That's like saying...
there are a lot of... Yeah, he bit a lot of his work and his mechanisms.
More than 80% of that man's stuff came from him.
I understand that, but I think...
The mannerisms, everything. He used to be sticking on the tongue. He used to do the fist pump, all that.
The jersey biting, I know, I get it.
Dropping the shorts, fadeaways.
It's a swagger.
The only thing different was their style of dunks.
Okay, here's what I think about with greatness, right? I believe it comes from a divine place.
That's facts. You can't be great without that.
I feel that when you see it, you know it.
Okay.
And I find so many like bronze sexuals trying to argue him in this GOAT debate.
You have to.
No. I never said you're ignoring it. I'm saying that the arguing, like it's almost seems too forced.
You know why?
Forced without any lubrication.
I mean, yeah. Okay. I mean, everyone does that.
But
they do that with Aaron Rodgers. As far as people who call him the GOAT, they do that.
Do me a favor.
Okay.
Close your eyes. Okay. Empty your mind. And think about dominance. Think about highly regarded amongst his peers. Think about moving a generation forward.
Okay.
Think about you playing basketball with a ball of paper, 5 seconds on the clock in your hand.
Same thing. Everyone is do that.
You throw it in.
Everyone is
You're calling 1 or 2 names, and I think a third name has entered the fray now.
You ain't think either. It's there.
So
I know you about to say the light skinned man and Golden State. I know you about to say.
You're damn right. So you're saying Jordan, Kobe,
I need you to realize this, though.
Or Curry.
I need you to realize this, too.
Here's the thing. Did you see any of those 3 flashing in your when you had your eyes closed? Any of those 3?
I didn't have Curry, though.
You didn't have Curry, but you had Kobe.
I didn't have Kobe there either. I'd be real with you.
Who did you have?
You know why? You know what you said? What'd you start off with?
I can't even remember.
Start with D.
Dominance?
Okay. Kobe was in dominant form. Like 60% of his career, he wasn't in dominant form. As far as top tier, like Kobe gotta say this man in this Kobe conversation.
Kobe played 20 years.
Yes.
The last 4 was regrettable.
We know this. We Laker fans. You know this. Understand. But remember, Kobe stayed humble.
He was a humble young man.
I mean, he never was really humble, but you know what I mean?
No, he had to start.
Eddie Jones is the man.
Yeah.
He wasn't really the shooting guard. Yeah, he wasn't the shooting guard starting. So that's 2.5 years. He had the way to turn to start.
But that's how the NBA was then, though.
Not really. I know some people who came in out the gate and just was out the gate killing. And the man you said he got bronze actuals, he did that. I was 25-5. Out the gate. With the hype.
The difference was he was put on a team that was in buttfuck nowhere.
Okay, I can cuss. I feel good now. I was trying to see if I wanted to cuss earlier. You see me pause on my cuss. I can cuss now. Let's be better now.
They were in buttfuck, Idaho, Ohio, wherever.
You understand this?
No, it doesn't matter.
No, it does. Let me tell you why.
Like, they weren't going anywhere.
I got you right now.
They needed to.
I got you right now.
They needed to allow him to pay the dividends from the hype, from the lottery pick, and to prove them right.
You know why?
So he was thrusted. There was no way you're coming into the league being labeled as the next big thing, the great, the heir to Michael Jordan, while there was a prime Kobe. The Spurs was round the corner.
What Spurs got to do with that?
The Spurs was the dynasty.
But what they got to do with an individual? You talking about individuals, and now you get to the Spurs.
No.
You should have said Kobe, T-Mac, Like, don't go to Spurs.
Kobe,
And back then, the
T-Mac.
Lakers were still a team. Spurs wasn't a dynasty yet. That's Lakers three-peat, just ending type stuff.
The Spurs
Lakers was the team. No. When Braun came to the Lakers, when the
Spurs
Pistons beat us. So, 4 of the 5 years, we was in the finals. We win 3 and lose 1.
Braun
Spurs
came in
was
the game in 2002.
No. If he came in 2002, then he would have played Michael Jordan.
Braun
is
came in...
03-04. That's when we lose to Detroit. That's his first year.
Yes, that's true.
That's what I'm saying.
True. That's true.
So those someone call the Spurs. They only have 1 championship.
Yes.
Well, 2. They didn't beat Kid them after we beat them. But they had 2 and we had 3 and we been 4 to 5. So you can't call them.
But he had to play.
But I have my answer for you.
Did he not have to play?
But I have my answer for you.
Okay.
Because you realize this, right?
I don't want to talk about LeBron for now.
We ain't got to do it for an hour. We ain't Skip and Shannon. But understand,
Jesus.
I have an answer for you because what you're saying doesn't match up.
Okay.
Because I know a lot of people who was heralded and didn't start and do what they did that first year. I call Kevin Garnett. That's the first high school in the 90s who didn't get a chance to start. And he's in Minnesota. Ain't shit in Minnesota, nigga. Ain't a motherfucking nigga in Minnesota. He had to wait his turn.
Who was ahead of him?
Nobody special.
True. Okay.
You can't take nobody on that team. I a basketball man, so I know, but I given you an answer to tell me who was on that team.
Before Kevin Garnett,
who was on the Wolves?
I can't even think about anybody on the
I can tell you 3 people who was there. One because I is a basketball fanatic.
Who was there?
Christian Leitner, Duke guy, who was just getting called for the trash in the league. He had like 2 good years.
Mm-hmm.
J.R. Ryder, because he won the dog contest, going through the leagues first.
Yeah.
And then Doug West, because there's another, because I collect trading cards.
Leitner and Ryder is the only ones that I recall. But this is my point.
Who was in Cleveland?
Nobody.
Leitner was at least a player of the year. He on a dream team. He got recognition. Who in Cleveland? We got Darius Miles, we got Ricky Davis, who was a clown. So.
Why you call him about a whole clown?
Because he was a clown. Like, I watched the man throw the ball at the backboard on his side of him to try to get a triple-double. I'm out. The other side to try to get a triple-double. So, he's a clown. So, yeah. I watch him do it. They got other people who came through when I was heralded, and they came on the gate stomping on people. Kareem, Moses Malone, Jordan, the main people. Bird,
the main guys.
People. Yeah. The main. Braun was a main guy, and he did his job. And he turned that bum franchise around. He could never get past Jordan.
Listen to me.
Cleveland was known for being Jordan's bitch. Literally. He was like how Braun ruined around our lives.
Yes.
That's what Jordan was doing to them. Every year they was promising winning 50, 60 games and getting it life ruined by Michael Jordan.
I am not saying that LeBron is not a great player.
I understand that.
I don't like LeBron either.
I know you don't like him, but I know you respect the swag. You can't hate on somebody who's been dominant for 20 years. Once they can't stand Brady, you can't hate on the man.
Right.
I just can't stand his fans. That's see a nigga to you can't stand the
Bron-sexuals.
I can stand Kobe fans. And I was a Kobe fan. Because they used to run out. They said Kobe couldn't do no wrong. They said Kobe never quit. They said Kobe never asked for a trade and do all these other things. And I used to rob.
You got to keep it real.
They tell me as a fake Laker because I tell you the truth. 08, I tell dudes, Braun and Kobe from like 07, 08, niggas tell me, I ain't real.
07, 08, you made that?
Yes.
Nah.
You realize Braun won 3 straight MVPs, right?
I think Kobe was robbed of some MVPs.
He's robbed, but Nash was winning them.
I think
Kobe. But Braun was winning them.
You know, no. When LeBron, every MVP that LeBron
get robbed with 3 of them.
I think he earned every single one.
And he got robbed about 3 times.
And he could have
being generous with the 3 times. Just how Jordan got robbed a few times, and Magic got robbed a few times.
I still, to this day, have like I almost vomit in my mouth every time I think about that veto. I think that veto.
This ball is still on team right now. I don't talk about that.
I think that veto derailed and put a blemish on what would have been the crescendo of Kobe's career. That's one.
Yeah.
I think it robbed us of him being legitimized in the greatest of all time debate.
What you mean? He did not. What you mean legitimized?
No.
No one put him there in pity.
A lot of people do.
No,
a lot of people do.
Used to hate him.
And they disrespect his name.
People used to hate him, put him there in pity after he died. But they used to hate the man. Different when you hated somebody versus you to respect his game and you would put him there because you respect basketball and you acknowledge people who are great. But if you hate somebody, you ain't gonna put them there. There's a big difference.
Bro. And with Kobe, for me, I don't know. It was like watching a regular horse become a unicorn.
That's because we watch him grow up. But we do the same thing with Braun. We watch him grow up.
I watched Braun grow up.
The only difference is Kobe ain't on social media in the 90s.
And I'm not I respect Braun's game and I respect what he's done. And I think he does belong on a Mount Rushmore. But when you think about overall moving the game forward, or like you said, I don't think he's that. I don't think he's that guy. Because if you make the argument...
I don't appreciate this. You're talking about LeBron like he's Karl Malone.
No.
That's someone who do numbers, but he ain't moved the league nowhere and he ain't changed the game.
I don't think he did.
Yeah, you talking about LeBron like he's Karl Malone.
I think he changed the game in negative ways.
How?
Super teams.
They had super teams before him.
No,
the only difference was he doing a free agency.
Braun,
yes.
He created the avalanche of star manipulation.
No.
Yes, he did.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
No, he did not.
No.
He did not.
He started it, but you know who personified it? Kevin Durant.
Kawhi worse than Kevin Durant. What you talking about? Kawhi, but he said was one of the greatest franchises, was one of the greatest coaches. Something Bronny never had. A great coach and a great franchise from day one built. Bronny not that. Kawhi had that from day one. He ruined their franchise pretty much. Spurs ain't been that.
He didn't want the discipline.
No. That's one thing, but cool. He ruined that. Gone to Toronto, teased them when the championship, had a perfect thing.
That was luck.
Still won.
That was luck.
Lucky as hell, but still won. Had a perfect thing there. He had Siakam, who's still balling forever, but he just was an all-star last year. He had pieces. Decide that I ain't signing unless y'all get me Paul George. That's something Bronny ain't do. You see Braun do that? You see Braun decide to run.
I'm not making him a villain,
okay, let me
though.
tell you why I don't respect how y'all just got my Braun. Braun has played contracts out. KD was asking out. He's done. He just a fresh contract. He asked
That
has a lot.
It has nothing. This has nothing to do with him being goated.
Jay, you understand why he has a lot to do?
He's a good guy.
You understand?
He's a good guy.
He's
a great player.
He's a great Stephen A. Smith, but he's talking with LeBron.
He's a great player.
Okay.
I said it. He belongs on Mount Rushmore, which means he's top 5 all time.
There's only 4 on the Rushmore, but okay.
Oh, sorry. Look at
that. But
it
is true that he's top 5 because he wanted the 4, but I get what you trying to say.
He's there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
For me.
I ain't debating you.
My cup of tea.
I understand your cup of tea.
When I close my eyes.
You like Supreme Alphas. I ain't debating you.
Thank you.
You like Supreme Alphas in every form. That's why Kanye is your dog. Diddy them as your dog. You like Supreme Alphas. I understand
like Vegeta over Goku, bro.
I understand that.
Like, what is this?
You like the Killer Instinct gods. I understand it. I ain't debating it.
That is goatness.
That's great.
That is greatness.
But I gotta ask you a question.
And he's great in his own right.
Okay. So, where you rank Magic?
Magic? Ooh. Magic definitely top. Okay, let me close my eyes.
You know why I would fuck you up?
Let me close my eyes.
You know why I would fuck you up, right?
Shut up.
You know you just fucked up, right?
I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna tell you. Jordan. Kobe.
This your fault? Or your fault?
This isn't Marshmallow. This is where I rank up.
You're being ballers.
My guys. These are my guys.
Cool.
When I think about GOATs. Michael, Kobe, Magic. God, boy, if you could beat HIV, you goated forever.
You get $1 billion while you up that
right? Shaq. Not over Braun. Like these ain't people I calling over him, you know. I'm just saying when I think about
what you're
GOATs.
And then Shaq is a GOAT.
Shaq, you know what?
I love Shaq.
You know what?
As a GOAT,
officially I can put him down now. Because
I really can't Shaq as a GOAT.
officially, like childhood wise,
Me
like
tell you why.
seeing that dominance,
Yeah. See,
it just wasn't. It
that
didn't
3 or
last
4
long.
years was ridiculous, right?
It didn't last long.
But me tell you why Gambit Shaq is a goat. There's too much things Shaq did that someone who was that word you called first would never let happen.
Dominant.
Shaq gets swept more than 4 times in the playoffs. You can't be dominant, and have a stock team with you and getting swept. Don't forget why Eddie them had to leave. Spurs them was spanking us.
Oh yeah, we could. The
And
Spurs in Utah,
the Jazz was spanking us.
We couldn't.
And
do
we had
it.
4 All-Stars and we get swept.
That was horrible. That was a dark day.
And I'm just saying,
It was a dark day.
I watched Braun get sweep. Braun get sweep from the best team probably ever.
Yeah.
Like, we was just getting sweep from Jordan bitches pretty much.
And you know what the sad thing is? I think we could have gone toe. We wouldn't have beaten them, but we could have gone toe to toe.
We could have
with
beat
them.
the shit out of the Bulls.
I don't
No one could have got a fucking shot. Kobe would have had fucking blood for Jordan. And then we had a better bench.
I
We have a better point
think
guard.
we would have took them to 7, but I don't think we would have won.
We could have beat them. Just off the sole factor, they wasn't hacking the Shaq back then. And Shaq would have get robbing the foul trouble, then they can't rebound. So Jordan would not do too much.
And I think
And he can't go in the paint dominating that much with Shaq there. And don't forget, the last person to beat that man was Shaq.
you know what the
And Shaq had a better team.
That's true.
Than Orlando,
That's
more
true.
talent.
That is true. That is true. People forget about that win that Shaq had over Jordan.
Only Jordan fans forget about that. Because they don't want to have blemishes. It's like Brady fans don't remember all them backups and Eli and all these other people. beat up on them.
Say that one more time.
I want to
for me.
call yeah, bum bitch, but I ain't do that. I got respect for the man. Eli beat him twice, so I ain't gonna do that to him because he helped me with my arguments because they can't stand Brady fans. So like all of a sudden we run the Tampa who's rapping the Patriots for 17, 18 years and just going sprinting, he give a second to think but going and just say, frick that Brady gone. Like all them said. We can't stand them.
But let's get back to goats. Hold on, because we
I mean, we was talking about goats.
we was. This is how Braun distracts great conversation.
Anyways, you give me your list, right? You said
basketball
Kobe,
wise,
Jordan, Shaq, Magic.
yes.
Okay, my list close. I got a little elimination
All right.
in there.
I know you're taking Shaq out. I know you're taking Shaq
I'm not
out.
having Shaq in there because I respect my
Elders,
past.
yeah.
Yes, like I said, I'm a basketball historian type person. Football too. So I ain't gonna disrespect the people who was dominating in their time. People who could dominate now, they could transport or teleport, whatever we're doing, use and play. Like I gotta put Wilt there.
Okay.
Because Wilt literally was an athlete. Teddy was like 55. He still was in shape, but still could outrun people. He still used to dominate and pick up ball against NBA players.
Okay.
And that dude was a track phenomenon and everything in college. He's an athlete. Had skill, all that.
That's old school stuff.
Got Jordan.
So you have Wilt over Jordan?
No, I just call him.
These just
let's
like
call
how I
him-
call them.
Yeah, just call him 4.
Okay.
I got Magic.
Okay.
Because Magic is the best leader, best winner I seen.
Yeah.
As far as like just all around package. Make everybody better and still could dominate and still give you 50 and 40. Whereas a rookie get 42 points, 17 rebounds inside his finals.
I
And
think
win the
people
finals
don't
MVP as a
understand
rookie
the
is hard.
greatness.
Ain't no one else pretty much been finals MVP as a rookie from the 80s on.
Yeah.
So, got Magic there. The 4 one tough for me because, like, I want to put Kobe there because I watched that man whole career, but I can't put Kobe there. Because
It's okay.
I can't put the carbon copy
He's
with the master.
original. The
You know what
original.
I'm saying? I
Yeah.
can't do that. I ain't gonna put. I don't want to sound this way, but I ain't gonna put the bootleg CD with the real CD. I'm not gonna use Kobe as the bootleg, but that's my way. Is why I say I can't put the carbon copy there.
After you say something like that, if you
I
put
love Kobe.
LeBron now, like I might smack you.
I would put Braun there though,
But you're not.
because I watched Braun dominate a conference for 10 years.
But you're not.
I am.
You're
I'm
not.
putting Braun there. Because Braun really and y'all say everything but the man. Yes, he had that bad finals. Everyone has had their blemish. Jordan gets swept, Del Pippen reach. It was getting your ass cut, Del Pippen reach.
That's true.
Kobe was on the coattails of Shaq. That was getting cut ass.
Stop it. Stop
He
it.
was on the
Stop.
coattails of
Stop.
Shaq, bro.
Stop.
In the finals, he was on the
Stop.
coattails of Shaq.
Stop.
This is not disrespect.
Stop.
Honestly, no.
You could use
I let you talk,
better
wording. I let you talk.
You could use better.
Can I finish my statement?
No.
No.
Correct.
Let me finish my statement.
Correct.
Like I said, I'm gonna make it fine.
Coattails.
Understand this, right?
He was a teammate of Shaq. It was Shaq's team.
Okay, he was a teammate of Shaq. Cool. So
it was Shaq's team, not coattail.
You know why I can say coattail? Because he was second in line.
Let's not.
So let me say Robin.
Sure, I would do. Yes, he's a hero in his own right.
Let me tell you why.
And he did what he got to do.
The first finals, Kobe didn't really play like that because of the ankle.
Yeah,
and Shaq was dominating.
Yeah,
and Kobe had that one game where he scored and put back and dominated the end of the game, and Shaq get fouled out. Besides that, Kobe wasn't existent.
Okay, let me say this.
That's one whole finals he wasn't existent. The first one.
Let me just say
the other one, Shaq just. Let me tell
you, there were 1-2 punches.
I understand that,
but Shaq was the one.
Yeah, but that's why I say I'm not disrespecting him because you ain't let me say what I want to say. Just what I tell
you don't disrespect Kobe in front of me.
First of all, Kobe's my dog. You know me, I got a bunch of Kobe's at home. That's my dog. Yeah. Mom put my daddy all up. But that's what I'm trying to say. I feel like any player in any backcourt would have been on Shaq's coattails during that run because he's that dominant. You won't let me say what I want to say. Jordan would have been number 2. Magic would have been number 2. Magic was number 2 for Kareem for half his shit. Like, anybody would have been number 2 because Shaq was that dominant and no one could cover that man. And Shaq draw so much attention that you just had to throw him the ball.
Okay, you know what? I can take
anybody was going to be that man's number 2.
Okay, now that you clarify that
Braun would have been number 2 because he doesn't pass him. Anybody would have been that man number 2. As I'm going to see, Mom was averaging 40 and 20 and 5 blocks.
I forgive you.
So that's what I'm saying. Let me say what I gotta say. Anybody would have been number 2 for during 99 to 02 Shaq. Anybody. I don't care who you call in the NBA. No matter they was number 2.
Even
there was a
even LeBron.
If there was a center else was going to power forward.
Even LeBron.
Yes, everyone would have been number 2. Bron would have been happy to be number 2 because he like passed. What I'm saying, like everybody, all the scorers would have been up. Curry would have been 2 because he just play off Shaq.
KD would have been 2.
KD doesn't play off. KD don't even want to be the NBA player anyways.
Harden would have had to get knocked down.
Harden is passing to Embiid right now, and Embiid ain't shit compared to Shaq back then. So I'm saying everybody would have been number 2.
Okay.
That's why it's not disrespectful.
Okay.
I acknowledge what Kobe did in the Western Conference because he was dominant. This is how it worked. Western Conference.
That was infectious.
Western Conference. Kobe, do what you got to do. I give you my 25 and 12. Kobe, these guys can't guard you. Fuck them up. Like, if you look at the stats, that's how it was. There used to be pretty much 30 pieces each. Kobe allowed that big 45.9 crucial game. That Robert Ory and some of them one big shot. Finals, Shaq said, all right, we got these niggas who can't do nothing, let's go. So you got Kim Mutombo. He was defensive player of the year, but he can't hold Shaq. He got 35 and 15. Rick Smith's really, bro.
Rick Smith.
Todd McCullough. Yeah. Really, bro. Like, so, like, you don't need to throw me the fucking ball. That's why I said anybody would have been number 2. Because why am I going to shoot if I see the big fella with Todd McCullough down there? Or Kenyon Martin. You ever saw that picture? When Shaq don't want the whole team?
Yeah, the whole team, yeah. I think Kenyon Martin came out and said,
he said he's part of that. He said, I never seen it in my life.
And that's the best photograph, NBA photograph of all time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nobody could stop that man. Even when he was a young pup, the nigga still gave Akeem 30.
I just wish he had the work ethic, though.
Yeah, but he wanted to do too much things. Like, Shaq was trying to be the mogul before everybody. Even when Jordan didn't even want to be the mogul. Jordan just focused on hoop. Shaq was doing him. Only wanted to be a mogul. He's rapping, trying to act. He's doing everything. Owning the stars, all that. That's why he went to L.A. After Jerry convinced him, you could be in Hollywood, be a star. He wasn't the focus. That's why he was getting sweep up and down. Till he get tired of Korean and talking shit with him because he was the 50th greatest player. I got to do an 80. And he had 80 on this list.
80 should not have been on that list.
Of course not.
Should not.
He should not have been the head of Dwight Howard.
That was LA politics through and through. That was LA politics. He really shouldn't have been the head of Dwight Howard or Vince Carter. No.
So, like, our team map. Like, there's a couple people I feel like would have been there before 80.
Yeah.
Even though 80 is a baller, but he ain't doing enough.
He's a baller, but he's not a 75th anniversary team baller.
He has the talent, but he ain't doing enough. He do injury prone.
Did you see the clip with him playing
2K?
2K.
Yeah.
And it's like he's impressed with the
realism. I said you that before. You gotta say it fake.
I can't.
That's the realest thing 2K ever did.
I hate. Oh.
I got a question for you.
Yes.
Because you don't stick to one thing. Give me a football.
Goats?
All right, let's make it easier.
Mm.
It's hard to just pick four because that's too much positions. I mean, too much players. Give me two from each position.
Jesus.
All right, so
Two from each offensive position?
quarterback, running back, wide receiver, or tight end. I ain't give you no guards and tackles because you probably ain't know them right now. So I can leave them alone.
And you know the funny thing
Quarterback,
is, you know how I got
linebacker.
into football?
What? You want to tackle?
What?
You want to tackle people?
No. We used to play yard, 2-hand touch
With the
football
ball?
and BA.
Ball for
And then-
rocks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know about that.
And then,
I know about that life.
And then I played full tackle football for the first time. No pods.
Oh, hell no.
And then COB.
I never was doing that
And
crap.
this muscular dude knocked the shit out of me. And I put it down for years. And then it was the Booby Super Bowl. And I went over
Booby?
to Janet Jackson when she
Yeah. Justin
I
Timberlake.
didn't have a team then, right? And I went into a house of Brady lovers.
When
I
Eli beat them the first time?
I sat down.
That's how
in
you
the-
get a giant?
Yeah, I sat down
All right,
in the
then.
middle.
I've been calling you all these years. I thought you was a giant from birth or something.
No.
I give you a blind.
I had no.
Your ambition to be a giant fan because he cut Brady ass. I
No.
can respect that.
No. It wasn't that, you know.
'Cause
I
they
didn't,
talking
they
shit.
didn't even win. Yeah, they didn't. This is a beginning of the game. My friend's dad came over to me. Who you picking, boy? You know,
I saw a regular.
You know, Tom Brady's the guy. And I looked at the TV screen and I was like, I don't like him. I don't like him.
That's the reason why you don't like Braun now, by the way.
I was like, I just don't like him.
That's the reason why you don't like Braun.
Right? I'm gonna go with this guy. And everybody laughed.
I would have laughed too because they was undefeated.
Body laughed.
They was undefeated. I would have laughed too.
And I was like, yeah, Giants gonna win. I'm a Giant. And then the heavens opened up and we saw Janet Jackson's nipple. And
Not in the helmet catch.
the rest is history. The rest is history. And
Y'all
I've been
still
a
trash,
Giant.
though.
I've been a Giant ever since. And you can call us
We
trash
still own y'all.
if you want to.
Beat y'all last 10 times you played y'all. We still own y'all.
Yeah, but we still the only team
No.
between the two of us whose team
What?
has won
You wanna do
since
that?
when?
You want to do that? You
Huh?
want to do that? Because y'all still didn't catch us up. So it don't matter.
No, we still
Oh,
the
you-
New
but you
York
wanna do that
Football
though?
Giants.
Y'all aren't even y'all ain't even like the best team in y'all state no more. Y'all never was the best team in y'all state the last like
Bruh.
6-7 years because
Bruh.
Buffalo in y'all state, but y'all ain't even the best team in y'all stadium no more. Y'all like the Clippers better than the Lakers. Like y'all ain't even the best no more. Y'all supposed to be
You
at the top shelf.
did
in the master bedroom.
Are you trying to say the Jets are better than us?
Jets are better than y'all, bro. Skill position wise, future wise, they're better than y'all niggas. They got the same record as y'all. Literally went out a smidgen of a quarterback.
You know,
You realize this, right?
you.
They did not two different quarterbacks playing. They got the same record as y'all.
All right.
You realize this, right?
Okay. No.
They
It's
be better teams
recorded.
than y'all too.
This is not
They
recorded.
be better teams than y'all too.
Okay. All right.
And
Season
if they
ain't over
play y'all
yet.
there, whoop y'all ass right now.
Season ain't over yet.
Like you're saying, they play y'all there, whoop y'all ass right now.
Season ain't over yet.
Okay.
Season ain't over yet.
Saquon get injured, y'all ain't
You know
going
what?
nowhere, right?
I've been doing this all fantasy long.
Mm-hmm.
Every time someone says something out of pocket, star.
Cool.
Noted,
I got a question for you though.
Noted with thanks.
But I got a question for you though.
Noted with thanks. Didn't I just whoop you off in fantasy?
When?
Oh,
Did you beat me?
yeah, I did.
When?
I did.
When?
I did.
When?
I did.
When?
Beat him so bad the nigga have amnesia.
What you talking about? I
No,
mean,
sir.
you might. I even remember that damn week.
Mhm.
I don't think you beat me though.
I did.
Cause I remember looking for you because they beat that ass.
I did.
I don't think you beat me, bro.
I did.
I don't think you beat me, bro.
I did.
I refuse to believe you go on all that and you ain't win. Because if you see that score and it ain't a winning score, show it to the screen and be embarrassed.
Yeah. Let's see.
And I know one thing, I got a better record than you still.
Yeah, you do. You do have a better record than me.
And y'all tell me it wasn't gonna be in the offs.
We
I got
are
that
so
stuff.
off topic.
I got that start. I'm just saying.
We are so.
Because you trying to find this thing. Anyways,
When did I play
I can
you?
start. It was like 4 or 5 weeks ago. We start.
Oh wow, this was a cut ass. I was wrong.
I know you ain't beat me, sir.
I was wrong.
I trying to figure out what fantasy you look. That's fantasy in your dreams.
160.24 to 143.8.
But you talking crap to me. I ain't trying to
I still don't understand how you beat me and Derek Carr gave you 1.95 points.
How good I get draft in this world. Because my quarterbacks went ass.
No, your boys just went off. Hopkins and
that's like the first week he didn't come back. Anyways, let's get back on topic, sir.
All right. You know what? Here's
football.
Okay, football.
We have 2 best quarterbacks.
Oh, Jesus.
In your lifetime. I ain't gonna say all time. In your lifetime.
2 best quarterbacks in my lifetime.
Personalized in your lifetime.
Look. Because there have been so many.
Yeah, it's hard.
There have been so many.
But the same thing in basketball.
Oh, God. I hate Brett Favre. And I hated him before he stole money.
You call Brett Favre, bro?
No. Because a lot of people love him.
Yeah, because he was America's boy until recently. And he was like, the redneck you must love.
I still think he's America's boy.
He's the redneck you must love. That's Josh Allen now.
I hate Joe Montana because he's a Dolphin.
Joe Montana was not a Dolphin.
Not Montana, Marino.
Marino didn't even win for you to hate him, dog. That's disrespectful.
God. I just hate the Dolphins. I
respect that. I don't like them niggas either. Everything cool.
Peyton. I would have to say Peyton.
Cool. I feel you.
I would take Breeze over Brady. I hate Brady. I just hate him.
I hate him too, but I would never put Breeze in my top 2. But it's a
no.
I asked for 2.
I would take Breeze over Brady.
This is easy for me. You wouldn't think it's easy for me because, like I said, I'm a historian, but Peyton Manning is the greatest quarterback I ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
and
Peyton,
that man,
definitely Peyton.
That man literally he need an offensive coordinator. He do what he got.
No. He was a genius. He was a smart.
I watched a man with a bad body, neck barely in place, choked 55 touchdowns and break records.
Yeah.
So if he didn't get cut off from the Seahawks in that Super Bowl, niggas could never tell me Brady was to go. Only because of that Super Bowl, they told that cut ass and get blown.
Brady has too many asterisks to his name.
I ain't putting Brady there.
So who's your next guy?
Mahomes. I'm not putting Brady there. I go on strictly off eye test, talent, success. From Mahomes from starting, he been in the AFC Championship or better every year.
Okay.
And he better do it again this year. Mm-hmm. He doesn't break records. Yeah. You know, when MVP first starting year, he gonna be in that conversation until he stops.
Okay. I can live with that.
And they say Tyreek doing what he could do. He's still the best quarterback in the league right now. He proven he with less talent, with more talent, no matter he can dominate, and he will be having his team in contention. So I got Mahomes and I got Peyton Manning. That's my top 2.
Let's go to running backs.
Running backs is easy for me.
Who?
Since we go on in my lifetime, it's easy for me. Got Emmitt Smith. Messed it up. I got Barry Sanders and I got LT. AB a close third. Only reason I got the API because he couldn't catch like that. But Barry Sanders, no one could tackle that man. That man was dominant. And they got a trash line. He's giving you 2,000 yards to trash. Detroit trash to this day. We were hell and Megatron life. And he still was dominating. And then I got LT. LT is the best back I ever see. From like me maturing, because Barry is like when you're younger. Yeah. Maybe like growing up again, really into football versus just playing Madden. LT the best back I ever seen.
Wide receiver.
That's easy. That's very easy. It's difficult, but it's easy. Because I go off just stats, dominance, and then just straight on intimidating factor. So I got Randy and I got Jerry.
Yeah.
Reverse order. Jerry first, but Randy and Jerry. Then I got all of my mention, because as a receiver, I can't just do that. So I got Megatron, he should have played longer. True. Try to get a creep up. True. And I got Tio.
I was going to figure out what he was going to do.
Megatron and Tio. Yeah, Megatron and
Tio. Okay. Who? A Tio who just whooped someone the ass on the side of.
You can't mess with that man. He's still in shape. He's still going to run 4 or 5. Yeah. He'll beat you out.
He just told the story of how he got cut from the Cowboys.
Yeah, I know about that.
That was crazy.
Yeah. You just get the contract. I was mad when we got him, but I was so happy we get him off the Eagles. I was like, yeah, that's for the people we need for Romo, dog. Because Romo, you're not knowing the choke, dude. Romo just choked, dog. He just choked. Anyways, who the others?
I don't disagree with your list.
Okay.
I don't disagree with your list at all. Did we talk about running backs? Yes, we did.
Yeah. You ain't going to running backs.
Huh?
You ain't going to running backs.
I agree with you.
Oh, okay. You ain't going to wide receivers either.
I don't disagree.
Okay. Tight ends, that's tougher. Because I want to put Kelty there, but I can't.
I think you know what?
I give Kelty but 2 more years before I put him there. I can't put him there. As good as he
Why?
is, because he can't block as good as these dudes. Like total package wise. So, Gronk.
You can't forget about Gronk.
And then I got Tony Gonzalez. Shannon Sharp and Kelty, honorable mention, 3 and 4.
I would have said Uncle Shannon. I would say Shay.
The only reason I got Shay there, because he wasn't like a red zone target like the rest of them. It's the only reason. If he was a red zone target like the other names I call, he'd have been there. But he got the rings, he got the credentials.
But Kelsey's there. Kelsey is there easily. Like I don't think he needs another 2.
He needs the first ball Hall of Fame. I just said I'm giving him 2 more years before I remove him because Tony Gonzalez got all the records besides the touchdown because Gates just wound up getting it at the end of his career.
Right.
And then Kelsey just got to wind up breaking all the 20 records. And then if Gronk was ever healthy, like how Kelsey was healthy, no one would see them records because Gronk in 8 years got double the amount of touchdowns as Kelty. Kelty got a Patrick Mahomes who's throw all day.
Yes, and I have Kelsey.
And Gronk used to block people in the end zone and laugh at them. That got Gronk basically.
Gronk was a monster. He was a playful monster.
Gronk is basically George Kittle with Kelsey's skills. Because he blocking you and you got to double him. And he's still scoring. He's still scoring. And he's taller than both. Because I think he's 6'5", 6'6", and Kelsey like 6'4", and Kittle like 6'4".
Who do you think is the next up and coming?
What, tight end?
Yeah.
I wanted to say Kyle Pitts, but they don't use him. It would have been him. That's tough. You know, really starting out like that right now.
Yeah.
As far as you.
Yeah, and I guess it's young. Like we still have these guys. We still have Kittle. We still have
they're
Kelsey.
like running backs where you can find a new person who got the spark or wide receiver. You got Chase and you got Jefferson and all these other people who standing out. Like nobody really standing on the tight end.
All right, so we've dominated the majority of this conversation with sports, and that's what happens when you're talking about GOATs, right?
Yeah.
And like
no, really, you say GOAT for other things besides maybe music.
Music. Yeah. You try to go to entertainment, it's like...
most of the time, they'll say the best alive. They don't just say all the time. So, music ain't that hard to me, though.
Well...
Depending on the genre. Yeah, it ain't that hard to me.
You know my unpopular opinion? I don't think Jay-Z's a GOAT.
I wouldn't disagree. Jay-Z just got the longevity.
I think he's a great artist. But I don't think he's been the best in any era.
Do you know what Jay-Z really is? Which is funny to me.
What's that?
Jay-Z is Kobe.
Don't see. This is why you gonna fight, bro. Like, don't. Kobe is a GOAT, bro.
Understand this.
Kobe's a GOAT.
Jay-Z is a go-to because of stats and longevity and what he done.
Do you want to hear another unpopular opinion?
What's that?
I don't think Tupac and Biggie are GOATs either. I just
think
I think they're just iconic tragedies.
Cool, right? But you wildin'.
I think they're iconic tragedies. I don't think they have the body of work.
You can't say
I think they died too young. They died too young. It was tragic. It was iconic.
But you can't. I'm not even a Pac fan. You can't say that for Tupac. Tupac died and had 200 extra songs for niggas. How you can say he not enough songs?
You mean
bro? Understand this. You know why I don't like that? People that say Andrew 2000 in the GOAT conversation, and he haven't give you a full album properly, outside of being Tiger or Gas. But then you could tell me Tupac in that conversation.
I can't tag him. I think it's nostalgia. I think everybody got caught up. Hip hop was
nostalgia with who?
No, I talk about like now when people think about like. Oh, Biggie and Pac, they look at that beef. It's like a romanticism.
Because it was coast against coast. But
I think they're better. They're more talented people. I think a lot of musicians today.
You know, people are more talented than Biggie, bro.
Not a lot. But there are more talented people that have a bet.
There's always a more talented person, but did they get there? Someone used to whoop Jordan Ass in high school and college.
So you're trying to say they go to that?
They are.
Okay.
Impact, everything.
I think they're just great tragedies.
They are. They all the above.
They're just great characters.
All the above. But
I'll listen to their music. I'll bump their music. Don't get me wrong.
All the above. But yeah.
But
don't get mad at me.
I don't get the hype.
Don't get mad at me. Jay-Z's Kobe conversation talk because he literally is.
DMX and Eminem.
Jay-Z got 1 year where he was really like number one.
DMX.
Kobe got that 1 year where he's MVP.
DMX and Eminem.
How you gonna call DMX for over Jay-Z though?
DMX over Jay-Z any day,
that's
bro.
ludicrous, dog.
DMX.
I ain't a rapper. That's ludicrous. Like, you
Hold
can't
on,
do that.
hold on.
You got DMX had them two. DMX had 98 on law. I understand
You
this.
mean that sucker Jay-Z
DMX
that had
had
to
98 on law.
sabotage X to get ahead?
He ain't really sabotage X. Anyways, we ain't going with all that. All right?
Really?
I understand that people have better primes. 50 had a better prime than Jay. Eminem had a better prime than Jay. X had a better year than Jay ever had because he had two number one. No.
Years.
Realize this. X's first two albums came out in the same year. Realize this. 98, his first two albums, his best two, came out in the same year. He ain't had no album close to them first two albums ever since. What you gonna say? What these bitches what supposed to be like? Yeah, like what you doing? Like no. You can't call another X album with touching Jay-Z albums outside them first two. Call one. And you put them there, so you got to tell me an album. I know you can name the J album.
Yeah, I can.
So why you can't name the X one, but you around me? You can't do this, bro. You cannot do this.
Oh.
Just like how
Okay.
I can tell you Kobe drop 81. What the man you trying to say better than this man career high is?
I just think he was sabotaged, bro. I think he was put on the shelf Def Jam, and he fizzled and his demons get him. That's all.
He really get sabotaged.
I think he got sabotaged. I think Jay-Z took over and was like, you know
who
what?
got sabotaged?
This is an opportunity for me
Bro,
to put my competition on the shelf.
I can tell you really got sabotaged.
Who got sabotaged?
LL got sabotaged.
True.
Other people like Ja got sabotaged. Because Ja was actually closer to Jay than flipping DMX. Honestly, he actually was. Ja actually had a whole drop. I can understand most of this shit, but he had hits. And he was closer in sales than X.
I hate Ja Rule so much.
He still was closer in sales than X. Still 50 knock him out the world. So,
listen to me. When 50 came on, it was just shut down for like 2-3 years.
Yeah.
It was,
I wouldn't
it
go
was
that
done.
far. I wouldn't say 2-3.
Jay-Z said it himself. He told niggas.
He said he's retired because of 50.
He told niggas.
I
Listen,
know.
Get anything out before this
I
nigga
understand
drop.
that.
If you don't, it's done.
But if you go by sales wise, he did not shut down things for 2-3 years.
I'm 2 years.
Closer to.
2 years.
You know why?
2 years.
Because Am still was there. And as much as I hate to say it, because he ain't a rapper to me, but he's a rapper.
Who a rapper to you?
Fucking Nelly was fucking dominating shit.
Yeah, he's a pop star.
That's what I'm saying. But
He's a pop star.
He's still listed as a rapper.
He's a country pop star.
He didn't turn that yet. Red Hot and Hair and all these other things is there.
He's a country pop star.
He was rapping.
Yeah, whatever.
Country grammars outside and all that. I just say it.
With his style. What was the band-aid of his face?
That was an ode to someone who was in jail. Who was still wearing.
Okay.
That's
So
a
like
tribute.
So like him,
I guess you could say it's a tribute. It's a
okay.
tribute now,
Okay.
whatever.
Cool.
But yeah,
So-
I'm just saying, I better put a tattoo or nigga on you.
So, Eminem, DMX.
I never thought Eminem was number one.
I didn't say he was number one. No, we're not ranking them in numbers.
No, I mean like
These are
ever. I never
included.
thought he was in first ever in life. He just had sales and he had,
Eminem is a monster.
he had the great White Oak Pipe
Eminem-
and the damn movie. Eminem,
Fuck you.
me understand this.
Fuck you very much.
I outgrew Eminem a long time ago because I don't feel like killing people every day. Wake up, fucking with
That
Eminem.
wasn't
I couldn't
it.
fuck with that shit, bro.
Bro.
I couldn't do it.
Literally.
I know Emma's your dog. Like I can't hear your dog. I'm not your boy. Like, but
And you know I love Eminem more than I love Kanye, right?
you still play Eminem to this day?
Yeah.
Like every day? Or you gotta play Eminem when you're in a mood?
In a certain mood.
Okay.
In a certain mood.
If I gotta play you in a mood, you can't be in that spot. I refuse to put you. I can play Jay-Z in any mood.
No.
I can play Michael Jackson in any mood.
No.
I can play Nas in any mood. I can play certain people. You can't be goated. If I can't play you in any mood, bro, you gotta have a song for my moods.
Bro.
You can't be goated if you ain't doing that.
M was greatness personified, and he was able to get you through a situation. When a
He
situation,
can get you through one situation.
my situation
If you
was done.
If you was on some depression, cocaine shit, he'll get you through that. What but that gonna make you feel good? Besides saying, give me some coke or some time drugs. What that gonna make you feel good, bro? That gonna make you say, you know what? Fuck this bitch for real. I ain't gonna get this shit and shine this guy. Like, that's what that is. I don't want to play it every day, bro. I don't want to have that mindset in my head. Nah, if I play a football and I got a game, sure.
Yeah, you want to
we
go
gonna feel ready to fucking nigga up on the field.
Give me some fight music.
Yeah,
give me some fight music.
That type shit.
Give me some D12
but,
stuff.
I mean, it's something that I can bump daily. That's why I can't put him there.
Oh, man.
I can't put him there. I need something I can bump daily, bro.
You know what I will never put as a GOAT? Drake. Like, Drake is like elevator music.
Fun fact, I never listened to a Drake album in my life.
I can't say I did.
As a fellow Scorpio, I never listened to a full Drake album. You know I know about Drake songs? I gotta hear that shit.
Female?
Niggas driving past. So I gotta hear that shit when I in the bar in the club.
Yeah.
So anyways, the radio. So this is why I know about Drake tracks. I don't fucking Drake at all. I mean,
Drake is
the feature's cool every now and then, but I can't put him there. I hear all these people writing for you on top of that. It's like, yeah. Because I mean, I like conscious rap and like that type of stuff. So when I hear all this stuff going on and then you got all this soft shit, now you got this techno shit going on, it's like, I ain't getting in that, bro. I leave it alone. He's doing enough that he could be in the conversation. That might be real as far as like just dominant wise, the guy he was talking, he belonged there, but I can't never put him there.
Yeah, I can't go there.
I can't say no. I just feel like, yeah, all right, I respect it.
I can't call him a GOAT. I can't call him a GOAT. Especially in this era.
He could be one in this generation.
And you know why I can't? In this particular generation, I can't.
You mean the year spot?
This generation talking about the 2017s moving forward because of.
So who you got there?
No, I can't put anybody in a GOAT category for music or pop culture because of how social media has manipulated.
But you could though. I have certain artists who could transcend whatever time you're talking about and actually produce.
That came out since. Not Kendrick. Like Kendrick, I could.
You gotta call that nigga.
Like he could.
J. Cole could
I could give.
Chris Brown could transcend. I don't want.
No, Chris Brown is like the fucking.
That's what I'm saying. So you can't say
reincarnation of Michael Jackson.
Can't say
Chris Brown been away before 2000.
But I'm saying he's still in that generation.
No.
Drake been off from 11. You call 17. So if you do that, I could call him. That left the grassy ass nigga been long, bro. So if you do that, I can call him.
Aubrey.
Yeah, if you do that, I can call him.
Yeah, bitch nigga.
So that's all I'm saying. If you go by that standard and that scale, I can put them in there.
I'm just talking about
so I could do that.
Like these niggas who was caught for a year and then died.
They wasn't really hot. They just had a hot song.
We gotta wind this down, and we definitely have to have this conversation again. I'm gonna bring in one of my boys and probably a gal to add into this conversation.
We didn't even get the movies and all that.
Because I'm sure they have like feelings and emotions that they want validated in this conversation. That's not being misogynistic, okay? I was just being truthful. But you said something interesting.
What's that?
I said that if you're talking about this or that person, we might as well go Kelts.
Kelts is the fucking
Robert,
goat, bro.
But he's a horrible person.
As shitty as that man is as a person, you can't tell me he tracks in fucking slamming and you ain't do shit these songs. And if you energy wouldn't nod your head and bomb that right now. Yeah. I don't care about what happened on the Boondocks or what happened in real life. That's like the Cosby Show on. I'm watching that motherfucker. I don't care. And Bill is a horrible nigga too, and I'll watch the fuck with the Cosby Show, bro. I don't give a fuck.
You look at the get canceled.
I don't care. You can cancel me. That shit. You was watching that your whole childhood. You was watching that till that shit came on the news. It was perfect and fine until it came on the news, right? So what's the difference now? It's still a great fucking show. Bill's still a great fucking comedian. Kelly's still the GOAT. As far as that genre of R&B, he's still the GOAT.
So art and the greatness in art
I was saying,
is different from the person.
White people can fucking say Elvis still alive and doing this shit. I can still bump fucking Kelly, nigga. I don't care.
So, because Elvis is a horrible person.
And Chris Brown getting trash and his music still slapping too. Just how he slapped.
I don't think what they do to Chris Brown is fair, but that's cancel culture.
It ain't fair, but it's still the same thing. They still boom, they want him go on stage and do this, but he's still flipping talented as fuck and his music's still hitting. That's how it is.
Okay.
If I can glorify people who shooting niggas and talking about it and doing other things, I can play Kelly, bro. Because at the end of the day, the music about certain things, I can bump it. If you feel good bumping it, I can bump it. Just how I was talking about Eminem and all that other shit, and that's terrible things, but you was fucking with it. Why you can't bump Kelly?
I never said no bump Kelly.
Hey, people that's freaking bump music with people they wouldn't allow near them. I'm playing this up. You would not Franco, would you come near you? Would have been smile up in your face a certain way.
Who's that?
But you bump your music.
No, I don't play Franco.
No, I just saying like they got people like that.
I don't.
They got people like that. Frank music good as hell too. They got people like that. So it is what it is. The music good, the music good. Luther was fruit. Far as people go, they've been talking on Twitter for the longest. Luther Vandross was gay, and you would bump the shit on Luther. They got other people like that. I agree. You bump the shit, I agree, right?
Yeah.
Okay then. So I ain't putting your music past you. I can't blame Michael then.
Of course you blame Michael. What the hell are you talking about?
Why people would have canceled Michael in this day and time?
That's cancel culture though.
But I remember that shit would have been recorded too. They wouldn't have Michael fucking dancing and moonwalking nowhere and that music good as fuck. I just saying, you ain't about to make me not play this shit because of one little thing or a couple things that happen. The music good. I ain't care.
Okay.
I playing it.
This has been a horrible attempt of talking about goats.
You still say he was the best. This is not what happened when friends talk.
Yeah, that's what happens when you have an actual conversation with your friends.
This is happening.
And this has been the Full Gambit podcast. I am encouraging you guys to go on and have active conversations, especially during this Christmas season. Have fun conversation. Don't get buck wild. Don't get your feelings hurt. Have your libations.
Please
stay
don't
in
play no
control.
more Mariah Carey. I can't stand it.
Oh, no. You can't stop Mariah. She is a goat.
I can't stand it.
She's a goat.
Yeah, bro.
She's a goat.
As much as I don't want hair, I know I got the hair.
Number one
January.
every year since the album dropped.
Bro.
You can't stop her. She's a juggernaut.
I can't stand
She's
that
officially
album.
goated.
The fact that I know that whole album, track for track, and I never had a physical CD in my house, says enough.
All right. Well, here's the end of the podcast. You can follow, like, and subscribe. The episodes are available on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and anywhere that you enjoy audio podcasts or video podcasts. Good night, good morning, wherever you are.
Thanks for listening. And remember, one good conversation can shift the direction of change forever. Like, subscribe, and leave a review.